Dun 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 dun. Hello everyone, welcome to News at 7 with Philip at C2I News. Here we are today at the site of the Divage where James Cameron was reportedly stabbed with a knife in the back. Now, we don't have any clues as to what happened, but we're here on live with a reporter on the scene. Here's Raymond.
Hi, this is Raymond. I'm here on the scene where James Cameron was suspiciously murdered. We have new details. He was actually stabbed in the back with a fork. Although the restaurant was crowded, apparently no one saw what happened until it was too late. I'm here with the maitre d' who led James Cameron to his table. So, can you tell me what happened?
Oh, oui, monsieur. My name is Francois, and I will be your maitre d' today. If you would like, I can bring you a very nice special of the house, the Divage, and we also would very much like it if you don't cause a scene.
Ah, yes. So, we're glad that you've given us at least the name of the restaurant, the Divage. That's great. So, we're here at the Divage where James Cameron was murdered. Can you tell me what happened? Why was James Cameron here? Who was he eating with, actually?
Oh, I do not know who he was eating with. He was eating with this beautiful maiden.
All right, thank you. Could you show me which woman was eating with James Cameron?
Oh, oui, she is right over there. Let me lead you to her.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm Raymond Thornton with 7 O'Clock News. What your name is?
My name is Rose.
Rose, it's nice to meet you. So you were eating dinner with James Cameron.
We were discussing business.
I see. What were you and Mr. Cameron talking about right before he was stabbed?
We were talking about what we should do with the next fall line of our fashion business.
I see. Are you in the fashion business?
Yes. Yes.
And Mr. Cameron is becoming involved in fashion now along with movies?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wow. That's the report firsthand from the woman who was eating dinner with James Cameron, who's now going into the fashion industry, or was before he was brutally murdered. Here's back to the news anchor, Philip.
Hi, that's very interesting news. I did not know James Cameron was actually going into the clothing industry. This could be an attack by one of his, what would you call it, opponents? Well, anyway, I can't tell you too much from on the scene right here. You can notice it's all green screen. I'm not actually here. So, but anyway, going back, we're giving Hank. What are you writing on that text? Oh, thanks. Anyway, going on. I can't really report too much here, so we're going back on the scene with Raymond.
We apologize for that. It seems like just like our president, our news anchor is incapable of speaking without a teleprompter. It appears the president is here, well, but he doesn't have any statement at the moment because he doesn't have a teleprompter, unfortunately. So, I found the waitress who was waiting on Mr. Cameron, and I'm with her now. What's your name?
Sandy.
Sandy, it's nice to meet you. So, did you see anything suspicious before James Cameron was murdered?
No.
No, nothing at all.
No, I don't think so. Just this funny old lady who was sitting with him.
So, what was Mr. Cameron eating for dinner tonight?
Well, it's our special. It's called dough badge.
There you have it. It seems like Mr. Cameron is a vegetarian. This is breaking news.
Really?
Was he eating it with a fork?
Was he eating it with a fork? That's
No, it's too creamy for a fork. We gave him a spork, but it was too creamy for that, so we gave him a spoon, and he did okay with that.
Was the woman at the table with him eating something with a fork?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you very much, Sandy. I'm moving on. There's a couple who was sitting across from Mr. Cameron. We're going to see if they saw anything. So, sir, did you see anything suspicious across the table with Mr. Cameron going on?
No.
What about you, ma'am?
No, I wasn't even aware who that was at all.
That is shocking news. There is someone on the face of the earth who didn't recognize James Cameron. I think that may be more surprising than his murder, actually. But
Cameron! He made the movie that you're perfect after.
Wait a minute, we have very suspicious news. The president is wearing an Avatar shirt. I think this could be some breaking point in the story. Mr. President, can I ask you when you got that shirt?
Oh no.
Like most of the clothes in his wardrobe, he really, does he actually shop for it, Raymond?
That's a good question. Mr. President, do you shop for yourself or does someone else buy your clothes?
Well, I sleepwalk a lot, so I don't really know what I buy. I go to Walmart.
Walmart, interesting.
The president shops at Walmart. That sounded a lot like an endorsement. Were you paid off to say that, Mr. President?
About $1 million, maybe.
Yeah, $5 million endorsement from Walmart.
Oh, this is good dirt indeed.
It is. Back to you, Philip.
Back to me? All right, well, we're here, back on the scene. Somehow, I guess I got over here. I don't know. Anyway, moving on with the investigation. We're giving Raymond a break, and I'm going to interview... there was one man on the scene who was trying to break out when the cops caught him. So let's just see what he has to say.
Well, there's a commotion, and I didn't really know what was going on, so I saw some blood, and I get really nauseated when I see blood.
True.
And you just spit on my arm, and that's kind of disgusting.
Very interesting, very interesting. What started the commotion? Was there any argument, anything at all?
There was a raising of voice, but nothing besides that.
Did you by chance stab a man in the back with a fork?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you sleepwalk as well? Could you have been sleepwalking and stabbed the president?
Definitely not. I remember what I was eating.
The president's alive. I'm right here.
This is true. This is true. It was James Cameron who was murdered. So, but
I know the case. I killed him.
Wait. Do we have a confession?
He had a spot on his shirt, so I decided to get rid of it by stabbing a knife through his back.
You say a knife. Now it was a fork.
Knife in the fork.
If I can step in, Philip.
Yes.
You know, the fact that this president has red hair is very disturbing. I think what we might have is an all too common president impersonation case right here.
I'm an albino president. I confess.
Oh, it is an albino president. It looks like this is going to be the 8 o'clock news story. But moving back to our 7 o'clock story of the murder of James Cameron, we have one more witness, another woman who is sitting across from him. Do you have any new details for us? It appears that she's mute, unfortunately, so she won't be able to help us solve the case.
I do believe we can solve this murder.
All right.
Okay, we have the people, we have the suspects, we have their accounts. Let's reenact it. We can see James Cameron sitting there eating with his beautiful old lady next to him. He's eating the divage, the best dessert, probably one of the best, richest desserts. Now,
Actually, he was eating a vegetable dish for dinner. He was stabbed before dessert.
I thought
he was stabbed before dessert. Wow, this is striking news.
I think we should go back to the couple sitting across from James Cameron and see if they have any new information. Do you have anything else you could perhaps tell us, any details to wrap up the story?
My wife and I sat down, and she was so intrigued by James Cameron, and she just kept going on and on about how good he looked. I've never seen him before, so I don't know. And I got jealous, so I threw my fork at him. I didn't know it would kill him. Please don't send me to jail.
This is a confession. Wow.
And we have it on tape. There you have it, the wrap up, the shocking confession of who killed James Cameron.
What's your name? We need a name.
The man with the fork.
Well, that wraps it up. So that was it for the 7 o'clock news. Stay tuned for the 8 o'clock news of when
We have an albino impersonation of the president.
Yes, stay tuned. Thank you for listening to C2U News.